At approximately 8:15 p.m. yesterday evening, September 30th, an Edmonton Police Service police officer was working traffic control duties during the Edmonton Eskimos football game. The uniformed officer was standing behind a traffic barricade and in front of his police vehicle at an intersection near 107A Avenue and 92nd Street, just southwest of Commonwealth Stadium. The flashing lights of the police vehicle were activated at the time to improve visibility. Suddenly and without notice, and at a high rate of speed, a male driving a white Chevrolet Malibu crashed through the traffic barricades that were separating vehicles from pedestrians. The vehicle struck the police officer, sending him flying into the air 15 feet before colliding with the officer's cruiser, again at a high rate of speed. A male, believed to be 30 years old, then jumped out of his vehicle and viciously attacked the Edmonton Police Service member with a knife. A struggle then ensued, during which the male suspect stabbed the officer several times before fleeing the scene on foot, northbound, down 92nd Street. Because of the officer's injuries, he was transported to hospital. Information about the registered owner of the vehicle was broadcast to patrol officers across the city. Just before midnight, a U-Haul truck was pulled over at a check stop location on Wayne Gretzky Drive and 112th Avenue. A police officer asked to see the license of the driver. When the document was presented, the officer recognized the name as being very similar to the registered owner of the Chevy Malibu. The U-Haul truck immediately fled the scene and was pursued by police officers towards downtown Edmonton. Throughout the chase, the truck deliberately attempted to hit pedestrians in crosswalks and alleys in two areas along Jasper Avenue. Currently, we know of at least 4 citizens that have been injured and taken to hospital. The event concluded when the U-Haul truck flipped on Jasper Avenue due to police interaction. The driver was apprehended and is currently in police custody. It is believed at this time that these 2 incidents are related. Based on evidence at the scenes and the actions of the suspect, at 12:38 a.m. today, it was determined that these incidents are being investigated as acts of terrorism under Section 83.2 of the Criminal Code. The Edmonton Police Service is working very closely with the RCMP's Integrated National Security Enforcement Team, or INSET, and other Canadian public security agencies. We currently believe this individual acted alone. The investigation is in its very early stages, and we are urging Edmontonians to be vigilant and aware of their surroundings. Contact police if you see anything suspicious or hear anything suspicious or concerning. Assistant Commissioner DeGrand and I are prepared to answer a few questions at this time.
Sir, I have pictures of what appears to be an ISIS flag on the front seat of that Chevy Malibu. Can you comment, please?
That's correct.
What do you make of that?
I'm sorry?
What do you make of that?
Well, that's part of the investigation. We've obviously seized that as evidence, and we'll be working the investigation forward.
Is the man in custody known to police prior to this?
He is.
Are you looking for anyone else?
We believe the individual acted alone, but we're not ruling out that there may be others.
Normally a chase in such a highly populated area, downtown Edmonton, would you normally call it off? And what was the decision to not?
I would suggest due to the seriousness of the offense, or the believed offense, is why the chase was not called off.
And was this on police's radar at all, that a terrorist threat was in Edmonton?
I think we collectively, working together, are always concerned that there may be an incident, and you know, we're always conducting investigations and gathering intelligence. Did we have any forewarning of this particular event? Absolutely not.
Is the suspect an Edmontonian, a new Canadian? Is he a family?
I can't tell you that at this time. Obviously, the investigation is in its early stages, and we'll be releasing that information later.
One more question.
The condition of the officer and the 4 pedestrians?
He is, well, he's obviously injured, but it's not critical.
And the pedestrians?
The pedestrians, I don't know the extent of their injuries at this time. Again, we're in the very preliminary stages. I can tell you we'll hold another press conference at 3:00 p.m. this afternoon, and we will have more details at that time. Thank you.